Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are checking out Nature and their latest comeback, Limbo. The only thing I know about Nature is their last comeback was Rika Rika, which I listened to a couple of times. It's a pretty good song. I wouldn't say it's really my style. I did watch the dance practice. This was before I started the channel. And I did enjoy the choreo. It was a lot of fun. And they all seemed like really good dancers, but I don't know anything about the members. And I have no idea what this is going to sound like. If it's going to be in the same vein as Rika Rika, or if it's going to be entirely different because some groups stick to a similar concept throughout, and then some groups change it up all the time. And having only heard one Nature song, I don't have any idea at which kind of group they are. So we're just going to jump straight in and sort of see what's what and see if we like it. And yeah, um, no reason to delay. If you like the video, like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, let's go. Oh, purple hair. Promising. No cap. Red hair. Also promising. Okay, up there. Dude, they all have really cool hair. This choreo is wild, man. Okay. It's both funny and cool. Attitude. Main dancer vibe. Oh, she got tattoos? Third mini album. So they're a fairly new group. They might have had a couple of singles as well. I'm not sure. I very much enjoyed that. I enjoyed it definitely more than I enjoyed Rika Rika. There are a few parts of the song that I think are very similar to Rika Rika. The initial opening of the song, a very similar vibe, but then they quickly changed it. And then I think the structure of the chorus, at least the A chorus, but kind of the B chorus as well, I guess, kind of copied not copied, but was very reminiscent of how Rika Rika was, where they just kind of said the name of the song repeatedly. They obviously had other parts in there, both songs, and in different ways, but that part it reminded me of Rika Rika, or at least my recollection of what that song was. Um, Maybe it's just because it was super catchy and I'm misremembering it. It was a little while ago, uh, but yeah, every member I think stood out to me in some way. I think the blonde girl with the sort of blue under highlights. Very cool hair. Probably the best hair, even though there was someone with purple hair, which is usually my favorite. But yeah, she stood out to me a lot for her presence and her dancing. Um, Vocally, I don't think there was like a moment where it was like, oh, there was no like wow factor there. Like everyone was very solid. I don't think anyone in particular stood out too much. The girl with the purple hair, maybe if I had to pick someone, seemed like the most standout. But we're gonna watch it again just to see for sure. I do love the choreo, um, especially the chorus choreo and all of the incorporation of like sort of limbo symbolism or imagery, I guess. Especially like going under the hands and everything like that, but also in the dance break part where they leant back was very cool. So yeah, we're just gonna run through it again. It's too bad that there's no captions because I would be interested to know what they're saying. I might check out a lyric video uh, on my own in my own time. I want to know how limbo factors in. I want to know what the message of the song is. But if anyone knows what the message of the song is, feel free to leave it in the comments. Would save me some time. But yeah, let's go again. I just want to know if their tattoo is real. This part, very reminiscent of Rika Rika opening. Then it quickly becomes very different. He has a very good voice as well. Such a fun, it's such a fun piece of choreo that like I was when I heard the name, but I was expecting them to be like doing parts where they're bending their back, like bending backwards a bit. Um, Maybe going under each other's arms from time to time, but the whole like jumping underneath the hands, leant back slightly, I never would have imagined it. It's so much fun. Fun to me as well. It's funny how I don't know the blonde girl's name, sorry, but it's funny how she can do it and not look silly. Like she fully commits to it. Like watch it again. She fully commits to the choreography. She doesn't take herself out of it by thinking that she's going to look silly doing this choreography. She fully embraces it and somehow still looks kind of cool doing it, even though it's a very funny, to me at least, kind of funny um, move, I guess, to do. It's very interesting that they just go do that. But she fully commits, and I love it. And I'm not sure what that choreo is, but that's just fun. That part though, the the hair flipping part, I don't know what it means. It might have something to do with what they're saying, but The isolations, the head isolation and then chest isolation that they do is really cool. This part's really good. That part alone, that rap part in this, like this part here, is it sells the song for me. I think without it, I would have been lower on the song, but this girl into the blonde girl, very solid. I like the beat change, and then they go back into it. It's a little darker, a little more hip hop sounding, and I think it's like a really cool difference that the song needed to be interesting. Yeah, so. This girl as well, her voice makes me think she could be one of the main vocalists. She's she's a performer. I also like that they, instead of going for a bridge, they went for a dance break. Because usually here you would slow the song down and inject a little vocals, and I think this is why this dance break here is the reason why I nothing vocally stood out to me, because they didn't choose to make it a vocally driven song. It's a performance based song, I think. Very fourth gen. And I think I like it. Some people might not like it, but changing the beat up to have it be a little different, uh, maybe not as high energy, but not really slower in any way. It feels like enough of a break from the high energy of the chorus to go into the third chorus again, feeling like amped up. And the dance break's really good. And Gone Girl, need to know her name. She is absolutely facial expression game. 11 out of 10. Yeah, I like it a lot more than what I remember liking from Rika Rika. I liked Rika Rika. It's just not like the kind of song that I could listen to repeatedly without like long stretches in between. But this one, I think I could listen to uh, fairly often without getting sick of it. It's very good. I also think maybe I just didn't watch the music video for Rika Rika and I only heard it and then watched the dance practice. I'm not 100% sure. I might watch the music video again in my own time just to see if my opinion changes on it a little bit. But at the moment, Limbo is, I think, a really good comeback, really solid. Yeah, I'm definitely off of this song. I want to check out more from Nature. But let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for coming.